Hey, good evening and welcome to the City of Cedar Falls Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for this Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. We are coming to you via video conference again as our ongoing COVID-19 pandemic issues prevent us from meeting in person. So I'll ask Karen Howard to go ahead and call the roll, please.
Okay, Hartley.
Here.
Holst.
Here.
Larson.
Here.
Leeper. Lynch. Here. Prideaux. Saul. And Schrod.
Here.
Okay.
Prideaux is here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Saul and Leeper are absent.
But we have 6, so we have enough to conduct business, right?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Our first item of business would be the approval of the minutes from the October 28th, 2020 meeting. Would there be a motion to approve or any corrections?
So moved.
Second.
Second?
Who was the second? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Hartley.
Thank
Me.
you. All right. All in favor signify by aye.
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 So that minutes are approved. At this moment, we would entertain any public comments. Let me, I think I need to, hold on, adjust my screen here. Do we have any attendees? If anybody here wants to speak to the commission regarding anything that's not on the agenda. And we have one person that look like we do, so we will move on from public comments and move into our one item of business tonight on our old business calendar, which is the site plan review for the Highway 1 commercial. And let me see, was that you, Chris, who introduced this before?
Yep.
All right, you're on.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. So much of this will be a recap from last time. So just gonna go over this and then we can discuss. So the applicant is proposing a car wash where an existing car wash sits. This is in the middle of the block between Walmart Drive and Andrea Drive, south of Brandolin Boulevard. As far as the zoning, this is in the Highway 1 district, which is intended to promote general service commercial uses that serve a broader market area. All the proposed site plans in the Highway 1 district require, or all proposed site plans in the Highway 1 district require a review by this body and approval by a council. This is our second meeting reviewing this case. The Highway 1 district requires a 20-foot landscape setback. On this site, there is also a 30-foot building setback requirement on Viking Road, on the Viking Road frontage, and a 20-foot building setback requirement on the Brandolin frontage. As you can see, the proposed site plan complies with the setback requirements for both building and landscaping. Here are some features of the site. The tidal wave car wash concept is new to Cedar Falls, but has gained popularity elsewhere. It is a drive-through model designed for high throughput. This includes a 2-lane pay station, 1 elongated automatic car wash bay, and 19 canopied vacuum stalls that are free for patrons. The applicant is providing 3 normal parking stalls for employees, which meets the parking requirement for this use. As far as landscaping, the applicant is required to have 10% green space exclusive of the 20-foot landscaped setbacks. They are proposing approximately 20% green space in this calculation, so doing good. The proposal meets all requirements for green space, plantings, screening, street trees, and interior landscaping as far as the point totals. There are 3 species of trees proposed and 3 species of other plants proposed. Here are renderings of the proposed building. The scale and proportion of the new building will be similar to the existing building and the surrounding buildings. It is 1 story with 14-foot wall heights and a 612 rise over run roof pitch. I understand the maximum height of the proposed building is 24 feet at the tip of the cupola. The neighboring buildings to the east and west have similar dimensions. Here are some aspects of the different facade elements. They use an attractive stone veneer and other concrete and masonry elements. Overall, there are no red flags with their design and choice of materials. This commission can be the judge of whether the design is good or not. Let's see. The proposed signage meets all setback requirements. On the left is pictured the proposed monument sign, which is 20 feet tall. The height limit in this case is 25 feet, so it is good on that front. The menu and the dumpster signs depicted on the bottom left part of the screen qualify as freestanding signs along with the monument sign. There is a 250 square foot cumulative limit, which the proposal complies with. And then the wall signs, which will go above the bay doors. One is depicted on the right here. These are not to exceed 20% of the wall area, and they meet that requirement. The directional signs here also meet the height and size requirements of the district for directional signs. All signs meet the setback requirements as they must be at least 10 feet from the property lines, or the front and back property lines, I should say, north and south. So the Community Development Department has reviewed the site plan and recommends approval subject to the condition that the developer's plan conforms to all city staff recommendations and the technical requirements. So we open this up for discussion and for discussion.
Great. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Is there a motion and we can have discussion?
Motion to approve to move to city council.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
I think that's a great improvement for that site. Looks good. No concern on landscaping, signs, or anything, so.
Chris,
I would
at the
also-
last-
Go
Chris,
ahead.
at the last meeting, said that there were a couple of requests that you had asked for from the applicant, and were those requests met?
Yes. Yeah. So there were just a few things that were that just needed some tweaks. We had essentially received a new set from them just prior to that meeting, and everything that was in that set had complied, but we hadn't had the opportunity to really look over it before the meeting. So it was just a timing thing.
Thank you.
I would second Leslie's comments that it's a vast improvement to what is already there, and I look forward to being able to use that car wash in the future.
All right. Is there any other discussion? I agree. It's a nice improvement. So we'll look forward to hopefully passing. So hearing no other comments, Karen, will you take the roll call vote?
Okay. Hartley,
Aye.
Holst,
Aye.
Larson,
Aye.
Lynch,
Aye.
Prideaux,
Aye.
Schrod.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Great. So that completes our only item of business for tonight. And at this point, we are going to adjourn to a work session. So do we need to have a formal adjournment or how should we do this, Karen?
Yes, please formally adjourn this meeting.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Great. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor signify by aye.
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 So we are adjourned and we will now move into a work session.